Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. By everyday I mean on the days that I actually wear makeup. I don't really wear makeup every single day because I'm just at home at my family, so it doesn't really matter much to me. On the days I do wear makeup, I'm usually testing out a product or filming something, so I maybe put a little bit more into my makeup than the everyday person, but just wanted to show it to you guys. I actually wore this yesterday and posted it on stories, and one of my friends was like, oh my god, your makeup looks so good. I was like, perfect, was planning on filming this look anyway, so here we go. Okay, so first let's start by pinning back the hair. Okay, we're gonna go in with primer. Primer is something that I've kind of been switching up all over the place. I've been trying out different primers, trying to use up primers, so it isn't necessarily like the key to this makeup look. But anyways, the one I'm going to be going in is Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. I got the other Touch in Sol one in the same line in my April BoxyCharm, and I do like it, but I find that with the foundation I'm about to go in, doesn't sit as nicely with like more pore filling primers. This one is more of like a brightening primer. So yeah, I'll apply that all over the face. And I have been enjoying doing the face first recently, which is odd because usually I'm more of a do the eyes first type of person, but because I've been doing the eyes either pretty plain or like just putting in mascara, that's why I haven't been doing the eyes first as much. So we're going to be going into the Fenty Beauty Ease Draw Blurring Skin Tint. I've reviewed this and I've been really enjoying wearing it recently, and I like this for every day because it does give me pretty good coverage, but it's not like full coverage. I'm using the shade 3, by the way. So we're just going to apply it directly to the face because I am lazy like that. That's why I love these squeezy tubes. And we're going to blend it in with a brush. I find that I like using a brush more with this foundation because it gives more coverage. Also, look guys, I found some more mirrors when I was cleaning out my bathroom. If you want to see my bathroom clean out, I will link it in the cards. But yeah, I found this mirror when I was cleaning out my bathroom. So I gotta just blend this all over, make sure I blend the neck. I also take it up pretty high as well. So as you can see, it does a really good job of just like evening out my skin texture, getting rid of some of my redness. I got lots of redness. I'm curious if I have like rosacea maybe or something. I'm not sure because I always have a lot of redness, especially on my cheeks. Or it might just also be an effect from like using strong acne products that my skin's more red. I don't know. Anyways, covering up my redness is definitely one of my concerns. And then I put on tons of blush. Doesn't really make sense. There you go. This is what the skin tint looks like. You can still see my scarring here, but overall it's a lot more even and it matches my neck really well. Then up next we go in with concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, my favorite concealer of all time, and I've been really enjoying doing the like TikTok hack where you just put a little bit here and then flick it out like that. I like this concealer with this foundation because this concealer is not as like full coverage, so I think the two blend really well together. Okay, just like so. Now we're gonna go into highlight, and I actually got sidetracked. I was gonna put this on before my foundation, but I forgot. I like putting it on my cream highlight sometimes underneath my foundation because I find it looks a little bit more natural and more glow from within, but it's fine. We'll put it on now. So I'm using, this is one of my Project Pan products. This is the Temp2 X BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. You can get this on the BoxyCharm website, and I think Temp2 has their like own version as well, but it's just a liquid highlight. So I put some of this on the back of my hand, and then I go in with the brush. I find that I do enjoy doing this with liquids because I find sometimes when you put it straight to your face, it can be like hard to blend out. So I put it on the back of my hand, then I load up my brush. This is technically a contouring brush, but I just like the size of it, and then I put it on the high points of my face, right along my cheeks, just like so. And then I also like to put it in my eyebrow area. This is like another natural high point, and because I haven't done my eyebrows yet, I don't mind putting product in it. So I kind of do like around the contour of my eye on the outside. I'm not too precise about it because I find that this product blends really easily into the face. Look at that. But since we're going to be putting on bronzer, powder, all that stuff, it's going to like tone it down a little bit, so it's good to go extra with it now. And then whatever is left, I put on the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow. You could also go down the bridge of my nose if you like, but I don't like the look of it. I find that it makes me look more greasy than dewy, so I just do the tip of my nose. Now we are going to go in with cream bronzer. Sometimes I just do powder bronzer, but today I felt like, and yesterday I did cream and then powder over top. Just depends on my mood. So I'm using the Milk Makeup Bronzer and Baked, and we're kind of just putting it really close to the perimeter of my face, and kind of, I don't really have very prominent cheekbones, but I kind of just like put it there, basically like in a line going from the top of my ear down to meet my face. I'm gonna put some on my forehead because I have a very large forehead and I always put bronzer on my forehead. And then just a little bit on my nose. I don't really contour my nose, but I do like to bring some depth to my nose to make my face just look more three-dimensional. That's the word. Okay, then we're gonna go in to this brush. And we're gonna go in, get a brush, and blend it. And I will, as I'm blending it, bring it down. And as you can see, it blends out so easily. And then as I'm blending out my forehead, I blend it down to meet it. I'm gonna go in with powder bronzer over top. This is kind of just like laying down the base for the blush after. And then the nose, I blend it out, and then after I kind of bring it, sweep it around like that. And then with no product left on my brush, I'll go underneath my chin. I find when I go in straight in with the bronzer, because this bronzer is very warm toned, it looks almost like I can have an orange stripe if I go in, so I just use whatever is left on my brush. Next up, we're going in with blush, and we're going to be using the Rare Beauty one. I've been really enjoying this blush, but it is a little finicky, so the best way I find is to put it on the back of my hand, so back of the brush, and then I got the same technique as I did with the highlight as I put it into my brush. That bronzer blends in so easily, so I'm not afraid putting it on my face, versus the blush is a little bit more difficult, so that's why I like to go in with back of the hand then to the face, and then we put it on the cheek. Now I know that it's been pretty popular to do the like more like higher up, to do the like facelift, but I have a very round face, if you couldn't tell, so I don't mind that. And if anything, I do like to bring it down into the middle of my cheeks because it just emphasizes my like round cheekness, and if you gotta flaunt it, right? I also like to bring it in a little bit more because I also like to do that like more sun-kissed look, especially with this blush, because of the tone of the blush is so terracotta sunburnt like, so it kind of makes sense to do it that way. And then I'm bringing it in and going over the nose, blending it over the nose like so, bringing it down the center of the nose a bit, and like I'm literally putting blush all over the place. I'm going for the real sun-kissed look, and it does look a little intense, but we're gonna powder after this. And I also find that the blush does fade, so while I might look intense at the beginning, it'll fade. I also like to bring a little bit just above the eyebrow here, gonna help blend in that bronzer. Okay, and there we go for all of the creams. And now it's time to set everything with powder. Doesn't matter what you use. I'm currently using up one of my project pans, and actually I think we've hit pan. It's kind of hard to tell because it's looking like more orangey than silver, what a normal pan would look like. You see, I think I've hit pan, so that's pretty exciting. So anyways, using this powder, going in with my beauty blender, and then we're gonna put this underneath the eyes and in this area. It's just personal preference. I don't really like a dew in the center of my face because I think that looks more oily. I like it more on the perimeter. We also gotta set that under eye. So pressing it in A sponge helps it look less powdery and cakey. So as you can see, that is the difference between the two sides. It's still got a little bit of glow underneath, but it's not like going to slip all over the place. Then I also bring it around my mouth and my chin. Chin is the spot that I get really oily. And right here on my T-zone. Oh, this mirror is messing with my lighting. And then we're going to take a big fluffy brush. I've been liking a flat top because I find it helps press the powder more into the face. So we're gonna, but it's like wide and fluffy. So we're gonna swirl it into the powder, top off the excess, and we're going to put this on the rest of the face. It's gonna help it set everything in. So as you can see, there still is a lot of natural glow and dew to the face. I like a combo between matte and dewy. Now I want to be more bronzed. And like I said, having that powder kind of helped tone down the blush a bit. Okay, now we're gonna go in with bronzer, my Project Pan one, which is Wonder Beauty one. And I kind of blend it in, focusing really on the outside of the face. And I also bring it down and onto my neck. Because while this is a pretty good shade match, put a lot of bronzer on my face, it kind of makes sense to also put a bit on my neck. Just like so. And because we have so much blush, I don't feel the need to go in with a powder brush as well, so we will leave it like this for the face. And to set the face, we're going to go in with the NYX Dewy Finish. Which is going to help bring down some of the powderiness. I currently have Redbone by Childish Gambino stuck in my head. Man, that song was really good and it was really overplayed. Ta-da! And I find that this face actually lasts a really long time. Okay, we're gonna do the brows next because they need it. So the brow pencil I'm going to be using, this is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This one I bought by accident because I wanted the really precise one. But this is the like flat oval one, but I actually do enjoy this shape. I'll give you a quick lowdown on my brows. You just brush them out. I'm careful not to brush too much because otherwise I'll like disrupt the foundation. I'll go in with the pencil. I kind of start with my tail first. My tail isn't too bad, so I don't need to do too much with it. Then I kind of start working my way forward. And then I kind of like go use the like flat part of it, and I kind of just go like up near the front, pressing very lightly so it only gives a little bit of pigment. And you take a brush and brush it through. There you go. There's one brow. There's the difference. Let's do the other one. I don't know if you've guys seen that like symmetry test video on TikTok where you like move the inverted filter back and forth. The like lower half of my face, like my nose, my mouth, pretty symmetrical. But my brows are totally not symmetrical whatsoever, which I already knew. Also my nose kind of like dips this way. I think you can see it a little bit. So actually sunglasses never fit well on my nose because of that, and also because my brows are not symmetrical. Straight top sunglasses just always fit funny. Okay, brows are done. Depending on my mood, I'll put on sometimes just mascara, sometimes I'll actually put on eyeshadow. I'll show you an eyeshadow look to complete it. My lips are just feeling a little chopped. This is the Tarte Lip Quench. You know what's funny? Since I mentioned that inverted filter, now I have the song Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo stuck in my head. Next, I set my eyeshadow. Oh, look at that. So I have hit pan. Cool. As you can see, it's almost like a grid. Okay, I used just my normal powder to set my eyeshadow. Also, another tip too is if I haven't set my face yet, sometimes I'll just go into the same brush because I only use this with powder, and I'll use this brush to set my under eyes because it's so small and delicate. It just gets in really nicely right into that little area. For my eyeshadow look, we're using my Project Pan palettes. Sorry, this is discontinued, but I'm sure you can find similar shades in other palettes. So we're going to be going in with a mix of Magical and Potion, these two shadows, and I just kind of dip in between them. And we start on the outside blend it into the lid a bit and then put it on the lid as well. I like using these two shades because I think they match the tone of the bronzer and the blush really well. Ta-da! Just like so. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the shade Moony, which is just this, like, how would I describe this shade as? It's not completely matte. It's got like a silky, shiny smoothness to it. I don't know. It's not like a metallic, but it's like not a matte. And I focus that in, I put it on the lid, focusing it on the inner part. And using a more fluffier packing brush means that it's a little more dispersed. Just help bronze the inner portion of the eyes. Okay, now we're gonna go into mascara because, like I said, this is an everyday makeup look and I don't wear lashes every single day. So we're gonna curl the lashes. And then my mascara just depends like on my mood. I have a couple open and I just like rotate just depending on my mood. Today I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara because it is very easy to remove because it's a tubing mascara. So let's apply some mascara. There you go, one eye versus the other. There we go. And I don't put anything on my lower lash line because this is just an everyday makeup look and I don't really do that on the everyday. Okay, and now for lips. So what I put on my lips just like depends on my mood. I'll show you what I wore yesterday. So we're just gonna remove a little bit of this lip balm. So first I'm gonna go into this Cash Beauty lip liner. This is in the shade Rose Nude. We're gonna line the lips. Listen folks, I've got no tips on lining my lips. I'm really not the best at it. I also made sure to fill in my lips because the lip gloss we're gonna go into, this is a Tower 28 Gloss in Cashew. This is a pretty sheer formula, so the first time I applied it, I didn't line my lips and you could see that I didn't fill in my lips because it was so sheer, so it kind of looked a little weird. So when I'm wearing this gloss, I either wear nothing underneath, like just the gloss, no lipstick or lip liner, or I make sure to put a full layer of the lip liner or lipstick or something. So yes, we're gonna go into this gloss. I also make sue to wipe the doe foot applicator because otherwise I get a lot. But this gloss and this lip liner match perfectly. Ta-da! And there we go. Here you go guys, this is the finished makeup look. Super simple, well, maybe not the most simple, but if I am not talking and chatting while doing this, I could do this in like 15 minutes, I think. I don't know, I've never really like timed myself, but yeah, I really like the way it looks. It looks really good on camera, so I like doing this. I'm like filming some TikToks. It's a nice combination of my Project Pan products I got in my recent Sephora haul, and also just products I've had in my collection for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what some of your current everyday makeup products are, and also some suggestions for future videos. I always want to make content that you guys want to see, so please let me know. Yeah guys, please like this video if you want to see more makeup related content, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single video. Okay, that is it. I'll see you guys I'll see you guys next time.